Learning doesn't have to be done with boring worksheets. I'm going to show you some templates that you can use to make learning fun and engaging for your children. Welcome to Motivation Monday Episode 3. This series is brought to you by HP Instant Ink. If you are wondering where to get these templates for your children, all these printables are free for your download from the HP website. I have included the link in the description box below. Time is a scarce resource for many of us, including myself. That is why I make full use of my time by saving these home learning templates in my phone. I just have to go into the HP app, click print, and my children can collect the templates from the printer on their own. I use the HP printer and the HP Instant Ink subscription services. If you haven't heard, HP Instant Ink service is a subscription service where HP printer owners can get ink delivered right to their doorstep the moment HP detects that their printer is running out of ink. This means that I don't have to rush out to the shops to get ink, especially on days when my children want to do some exploration and discovery with me at home. I print quite a bit for my kids. That is why I use HP Instant Ink, as it is sustainable and helps me to save up to 50% on ink cartridges. Right now, HP is offering a 3-month free trial of the HP Instant Ink subscription service if you own or purchase any of HP's eligible printers. This is a great deal, especially if you print printables and templates for your children. Find out more by clicking the link in the description below to subscribe to HP Instant Ink. Brain science has shown that only selected information passes through your child's lower brain filter, also known as the reticular activating system, RAS. The RAS is extremely responsive to novelty, surprise, and color. This means that if you want your child to learn to read, understand how to solve multiplication problems, you need to make sure that the learning gets past this lower brain filter into the higher order thinking parts of the brain. How then can you create novel experiences, make learning fun and colorful? Some of you might be thinking, how fun can doing math, sums, or learning grammar get? Well, I hope to change your perspectives today with these low prep learning templates that I use with my children. The first template is the finger hopscotch. Instead of jumping on a hopscotch drawn on the floor, we let our children jump with their fingers. I like to write new vocabulary, sight words, math, sums, etc. on this hopscotch template. Grab a small counter and you can start playing. As your child jumps on each box, he or she has to read out the words or answer the questions. By the time you finish playing, he or she should be familiar with the sums because they have repeated themselves several times. Repetition is key to mastery. Note that it's okay if your child doesn't complete the game. We want to focus on the progress that your child is making. In addition, your child is strengthening his visual motor skills and fine motor development. This is great workout for the fingers. If you ask your child to complete a worksheet of 10 questions, they may find it boring and lose interest quickly. But if you use this Twin Spinners template, your children has the opportunity to create his own questions and be more involved in the learning process. To reuse this template, I insert it into a plastic sheet and write on them with dry erase markers. This is one way to play it. I write numbers on the spinners and my child will use a paper clip and pencil to spin and write down the numbers in this simple template that I created on the right. He then proceeds to solve the problem. The beauty of these spinners is that they are fully customizable. You can write smaller numbers for your little ones and bigger numbers for your school-going children. Once I used the spinners to teach my children compound words. When they end up with a silly word, we end up discussing what it means, and there was lots of laughing and learning. These fun experiences help children to associate learning with positive states of emotions. This is how we can motivate our children and help them nurture a love for learning. If you are interested in ideas like this, I recommend you watch these videos where I share tips on how to make learning spelling fun. I'm Jacinth and I'll see you in the next Motivation Monday video. See you!